Lapu-Lapu. Oh my god!
Whoa,
Ruby.
Ruby and Suyo.
It's more crowd control with the Don't Run Wolf King on top of the I'm Offended. But it's not really as... You can't really move that fast. He's going to be very flicker reliant, this Ruby.
Yeah, I think the idea is to make sure that Nazara is not playing as freely as possible, because when you get caught up by the I'm Offended, then it's going to be chain CC with the Don't Run Wolf King, and
Yeah.
he's dead. He's out.
Definitely trying to break the momentum of that Melissa. Hovering around Tushin.
A little bit of eeny, meeny, miny, mo there.
Yeah,
Tsushin or Sutian.
yeah. I mean, Sityan worked wonders for the side of BIGETRON in that first game. It seems like GEEK Fam, they will lock in the Zushin instead here for their final game of the day.
Means that they are consuming right now as we're going to jump towards the Land of Dawn. Game 3, last game of this series. Leg 1 of GEEK Fam versus BTR. Who will take the W this time?
Yeah, this one plays out, ladies and gentlemen.
The final game, indeed. Keep in mind, GEEK Fam has yet to win the season. Will this be their first? BTR, after traveling abroad, will this debut on MPL ID Season 18 start with a positive journey?
Looking at the emblems right here, tenacities for the side of GEEK Fam. Brief Smite as well for Marcel. All the sustain that he can get for sure. For BIGETRON though, there's a bit more value in rotations, again with the Wilderness Blessing, right? Agility as well for Finn. Common emblems for the Marcel. But this means that GEEK Fam have to be careful, especially in the early game, right? They have more sustainability, but early on, with good ganks and rotations, with a numbers advantage, the extra sustain won't really save you.
4 purifies though for GEEK Fam.
Oh, I just realized it's a sprint for Moreno. You are the sprint glazer here, Rashi. Like, what's your take on this?
Well, I think there's not a lot of...
Yep, that's a knock-up now. That's
Oh
the
my
cover
God.
by Finn and Niall. Nothing too crazy, but that flicker for Moreno
Ooh.
might cost them. He cost him dearly. Amon, just if not on the Cho man, he's a lane bully on this Brody. Here comes Audi TZ. Here comes Niall under the turret. Amon takes the 200 gold neatly.
Yeah.
Clean dive there.
All that, it's from Eman, right? Just whittling down the HP first, and just Niall finishing the job.
It is strong laning with the Brody. So now they go for the turtle play. Wait a second though, Marcel.
Yeah, that's a pull. I'm offended. Nazara cannot move, and Niall gets the turtle. That's a knockup from a boy. Crimson Beacon to the back. Now, that's going to be the... Oh, my goodness. Astral projection from Moreno will find a kill there with the help of Shogun. Now, do they go for more? That's going to be Matilda surviving.
Oh man, this is a terrible, terrible early game for GEEK Fam. There was some inkling of brilliance here in the mid lane with the possible pickoff.
Oh boy.
Hold on, Nazara. Eman has the force to use the flicker. It's all G for BTR. They're up 2K in 3 minutes. Bit too much.
All right. Back to a bit of a standoff. The fans are going crazy here in the building, by the way. They know what's at stake. They want to make sure that their team knows the support is there. To answer your question, Chef, and the sprint's on a shorter cooldown. And right now, there's not a lot of ways. Like if the Nazara jumps on Moreno, with a sprint, he can just cut the angle and avoid the bulk of the damage anyways, right? On top of that, on the Navaria in particular, when you send out the Astral Sphere to set up for the Star Shatter, the second skill, when you sprint, you can cover ground and increase the damage even more. That's the extra benefit of the sprint in this situation.
146 beats per minute from Shogun earlier on, shown top lane though.
Hold on.
That's gonna be the Astral. Oh! The echo and the recall lands. And down goes the roamer from GEEK.
Dude, Auditizi didn't even get to do anything for himself. Just perfect execution with the Novaria here by Moreno and the crew.
It's the power of the crowd control, man. It comes out so fast too. Moreno with a rush onto the lightning truncheon here. Not even a glowing wand. Not concerned about the regen possibility coming in from Marcel. He wants full damage on that Star Shatter.
I expected more from GEEK. Let's see the second turtle take 3K gold behind here. BTR now, Finn just scouting, providing information for the team as well. Now, Suyo is on the turtle. Uranus is actually also there, showing himself. Kenzie joins the fight. That's going to be the two-man caught by Ruby. That's the go away. That's a boy Crimson Beacon towards the front. Oh my goodness. The aggressiveness this guy has. Audi again. They're tilted. Somebody get these geeks out of here, said Finn, whereas he claims the double.
Oh, it's a terrible calculation by GEEK fam. I don't know why they are so gung-ho and taking Eman or knocking Eman up. I don't think that was possible at all, the pickoff.
I mean, Eman was pretty low. Audi really could have gotten the kill, but the stun was there, the kiss was still available, and the backup on the team was...
Oh,
wait.
Man, almost. Almost.
Oh, I thought he got it. Wow. All right. That was almost deja vu from earlier when Finn was able to get Kenzie on the Brody, right? I think there's a bit of like, a bit of ego there. We're gonna get you with the same thing you got us with. It didn't pay out though. BIGETRON at 5 minutes are already 5K ahead. They're not stopping now.
Ooh. Yeah, they're going for the siege in the mid lane. I don't think they can do anything at this point. 4,000 gold behind and almost 6 minutes in. Just 6 minutes of game time. Top lane already at half HP turret-wise. Things are not looking good here for GEEK fam.
There's no retaliation so far for GEEK fam, man.
Dude, look at the gold difference between Kenziski and Man, bro.
Yeah, it's
like almost 2,000.
Not in day. Marcel.
Oh!
Purify.
Yeah, that's going to be Marcel now taken very low. So able to get at this time. The recall doesn't land. Finn lands a golden hour. Finds 2 members of GEEK fam. And boy, oh boy. Mon, who underperformed on the show earlier on, shows the quality that he has here on this Brody.
Yeah, this is... I'm not sure if they can salvage this one. Nazar is just trying to find the scraps on the other side of the map. Don't even think he can get that total, especially when the shield is still up. What's going to be the angle here for GEEK fam? There's really not much catches. Wow, they have to play it slow, but they don't have the speed to do it.
Yeah, 4 members caught, 2 men stunned. Now almost takes 1. And boy, though, now stunned up. That's going to be Marcel shutting Amon down. An important kill, but folks, take a look at Audi taking the brunt of damage, and that's just 4 members bodying him. Marcel now, as the Uranus will be sustainable enough now. They can defend their tier 2 in the mid lane, but Turtle is up, and ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the kill count. It's 10-1.
Look at how much they have to sacrifice their, not just resources, but their bodies as well, just to get a single Amon in the backline. Oh my goodness, this is looking pretty bleak for GEEK fam currently. But surely they're not out of it just yet, as the term geekable would say.
Again, this relies on GEEK fam being able to utilize Marcel. Oh, Finn!
Mazara almost finding an angle there, but
all right,
not enough.
The advantage here is that Moreno, again, went for the Lightning Truncheon, so there's no glowing wand to lower the regen. But just by pure difference in Snowball, Audi and Marcel have not been able to survive from the damage coming through.
Snowballing Brody is always in trouble. It's a winning lane. It's like 1.5k gold lead over Kenziski, and there's no way GEEK fam is fighting on this Gambit. They're gonna be forced to find something on the other side of the map with Kenziski. I'm not even sure too that this time around they can secure the second tier turret, as they're gonna back up. Yep, nothing they can find. BTR gets the Lord for Fari.
Nothing they can do either, right? They're getting scraps here. That's just BTR by Vitality. Take a look at the gold gap between head-to-head, Arashi.
Yeah, especially in the gold lane, like we said earlier, but also in the roam and mid. And usually the mid lane is a bit more utility-based, but
torn apart memory. Luckily, it's the Uranus. They're okay. Here comes the re-engage, though. That's the Echo, finding 3. Marcel now taking a lot of damage, guiding Win and circling.
Whoa!
That's a lot of damage here. Nile, calm, compose. Cold-blooded jungler showing class again.
I didn't expect that GEEK was able to fight that well, but the elephant is still in the room. The Lord is still marching up at the top lane. And there's no gold shield, there's no holy shield at all for GEEK to count on. This should be an inhibitor take for BTR.
So much good siege here with the Brody and the Novaria, man. Poke is there, turret damage is there as well, and they're starting to work on the top side.
Yep, that's the
Oh!
Marcel, the Uranus. It feels like a marksman when 5 members of BTR is providing the damage now. 4 members only left standing here. GEEK finally taking care of the Lord of Man now. Takes a couple of shots on the main base of GEEK Still able to clear though. But that's the base turret top lane already deleted as well. Now BTR, they will go for the siege in the mid lane now. GEEK will defend with 5 as Marcel now rejoining the group. That's going to be the base turret in the mid falling. And boy, oh boy, nothing they can do now. Backs away. 2 base turrets off the board.
Look at how methodical BTR is playing it right now. Just one by one, all the inhibitors are going down. I don't think they can secure this one here. GEEK did a good job defending this one. But all the resources from BTR is also exhausted, though, so they have to back away.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, the only turret that's available in the inhibitor is on the far lane for GEEK despite the advantage is definitely still on BTR. It's not much, but it's on its work.
Yeah, that's the ult from Novaria, finding all members.
Oh!
Take a look at the damage. No, finds one. That's going to be a Harley off the board as Amon finds the last base turret. GEEK now trying to recompose. Amon from downtown takes the kill. Now 2 members left standing, and ladies and gentlemen, in a 2v1 fashion, the defending champions, the Red Robots,